Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching my channel. I missed y'all. Y'all know I'm a little prego. So, being that I haven't been traveling as much, my very last trip I took was in May for my sister's birthday, and we had so much fun. And it was in Cuba. So, I'm ready to tell y'all about it. Keep watching. So, our Airbnb provided us with airport transportation. So when we were at the airport waiting for our ride, we had no idea what the car was going to look like or anything. And I looked, I was like, I was looking like, that's a really, really nice car. But was like, yeah, that's a nice car. I was like, I wonder who's getting picked up in that. Little did we know it was our car. Y'all, we were picked up in a 1954 Oldsmobile. Man, that car was so nice. I'm not really into like antiques. I don't think it's called antiques. Y'all, I'm pregnant, so my brain is like, I'm not sure if it was called, y'all know what I'm talking about, old school car. Most of the cars in Cuba are like old school, but they're really, really nice. So y'all gonna see more about that when we did our tour. I already told y'all, if you go to Cuba, you're going there to support the Cuban people. So because you're going to support the Cuban people, don't be shy with tipping them. Give them the tips. You're there to support. Okay, so I took some notes. I want to tell y'all a little bit about Havana, the people, and a little bit of background. So Havana used to be one of the richest countries until a dictator came and took over. So citizens of today, they don't have to pay no rent. They just have to pay their utilities. Y'all, going to Havana is like going back to the 1950s. It's picture perfect. It's like living in a magazine. You already know it's famous for classic cars, as I was telling y'all a lot about, and cigars, and a lot of music, and the food. Hey, and this is our Airbnb, like the entrance of it. I love the architecture of these ceilings. Isn't it so beautiful? Wow. So by the time we actually record this video to give y'all a tour of the house we were staying in, we had already got settled in. So that's why you see all the little grocery bags and stuff right there. The next thing you see is the balcony. We lived in central Havana. We're only there for like 3 days, and you can kind of see the city view. This is where the citizens live, and we're like probably about 10 minutes from Old Havana. So yeah, just want to show y'all a little bit of the balcony. So you already seen the living room and the TV. So now we're gonna kind of rush through here so we can go through the hallways and see the rooms. So this is actually the first bedroom, which is in the living area. And now you're gonna see me go through the hall in a bit so we can see the other rooms. But as you see me going through the hall, you can see me passing each bedroom. So literally all the rooms look just alike. So that's why I didn't go to each and every room. But we literally had that whole side of the building of the 4 bedrooms. Every room looked exactly the same. They all had that marble shower and everything like that. Yeah, it was really, really good and really, really nice. And it was well worth what we paid for. Actually, well worth what we paid for. They did say in the Airbnb not to invite a lot of people. So, like, if you just happen to have 4 people to go to each bedroom, like 4 couples or whatever like that on each bedroom, it could definitely fit. And y'all can have like a little dinner party. Okay, so now we're entering the dining area. I did tell you they have cooking utensils. It's really, really nice. If you wanted to plan a little dinner, you can have it. So there was actually a bathroom in the dining area. So here it is. So as we were going through here, as you see, it has a tub and a shower. So yeah, so our Airbnb, we had like the top floor. The only thing I was missing was the elevator because we had to walk all those steps all the way up to the top floor with our luggage when we first got there. But we had our taxi driver help us bring the luggage up because it was a lot of walking. I got my steps in there going to our Airbnb. Now, I want to let y'all know, there are hotels there. Now, how do you book the hotels in Cuba? That's the question. I don't know. But when we got there, I saw the hotels in Old Havana, and they were really, really nice. So maybe the next time when we get there, maybe we could try to book it there. Maybe I think the next time I go, I'll do like maybe a day Airbnb, and then maybe like 2 days in a hotel, just so I can see the difference. But I love our accommodation. It was good. So next, I just want to see how's the Wi-Fi in the old Havana hotels, you know, that they have there. Hey. Of course, after traveling and unpacking, we were hungry. So here's the first restaurant. We actually did not know what these little foot pedals were at the dinner table, but you know, we were just having fun and we just started playing footsie. The food was amazing, y'all, and the ambiance was great. They had fruit smoothies. I really enjoyed it here. I'm gonna put the name of the dishes above. Afterwards, we went for a walk, you know, just to walk off that food and just to see the scenery. We lived in Central Havana, which is in the middle of everything. So after dinner and going back in, getting settled, we walked around. We want to know what Central Havana was about, and kind of mix and mingle with the people. The next morning, we woke up bright and early for our classic car tour. Y'all, look at the car we woke up to. It was amazing. She's pregnant. That's why she wants to go. Oh, nice to meet you. This is beautiful. So Central Havana is close to everything. So the very first stop was Old Havana. Old Havana is like Atlanta of Georgia. It's like the city part where everybody wants to go. So that was the first stop. That's where you do all your shopping, your touring, and everything like that. The people in Havana, Central or Old, whatever part you're in, are so nice and they're so helpful. So if you ever get lost, they're always willing to direct you to the right place.
They are the original American cars, but now being repaired by Cubans.
Oh.
They put like plug engines inside and keep it running.
Oh.
No, they are more fancy. The one is still under the sea.
It's under sea?
Under the sea.
Oh. So after Old Havana, they took us to another place. I cannot remember the name. But to get there, we had to actually go through a tunnel that was under the sea. I think that was pretty cool. I'm glad that she didn't tell me until we were under there, because before I probably would have been really scared.
And it's just in front of the whole city.
And that's what's made out of white marble.
White marble, yeah. Neat and neat.
So y'all reference Jesus a lot. That's amazing. From this location, we were able to see the city view, the city line, actually skyline of Havana. We were able to take pictures with Jesus. Their main religion, one of their main religions is Catholic there as well. In Havana, you pour as much as you like. Birthday. The drinks were amazing. Of course, I had the virgin pina colada, but this is the alcohol they poured in it for the ones who did drink. Cuba with This is our tour guide. She's very knowledgeable of the city. We had so much fun with her. Check her out. This is her YouTube channel. And when you go to Havana, she's a great tourist. We've definitely gained a new friend.
Can I take a picture? I know you said Havana, oh na na.
That was so perfect.
I know you took me back to East Atlanta, oh na na.
after our Cadillac tour, we was dropped off to this restaurant. I'm gonna put the name of it. The food was so good, yummy,
I got extra some.
amazing. I made sure to mention that it was my sister's birthday, so after dinner, they actually did a little birthday song to her and gave us a little special treat. It was so cute. On the way back to our hotel. So hot after being outside. Havana is a beautiful place, has beautiful people. As you can see, I'm sweating.
Historic building. If you love like old vintage things, you'll love Havana. You gotta love vintage to love Havana though. Because some people don't like vintage. FYI.
Vintage, classic cars, like luxury 1960s, 1950s, 1940s, those really nice cars, definitely come to Havana. A classic tour around the city, definitely go to Old Havana. And, you know, even though I'm preggo, I'm still having a good time. You can have a lot of the pina coladas. The pina coladas, how they serve it, version. They actually...
The person, even if you're riding with that drinks liquor, they get to pour how much they want. So the person that doesn't, or preggo, or doesn't drink alcohol, they can still come.
Yeah, so it's preggo friendly. Of course, the electricity do go out 4 hours.
Bring a lot of your water from USA. Like pack it, like check a bag with a whole bunch of water, FYI.
Yes, they go and just have it packed. Snacks and stuff like that. Check that bag in just for your snacks. It's year 2025 right now. Visas are $100 to get here. But it's so worth it. The people are so nice, and y'all, there are so many people that look like us here. It's very diverse. But yeah, I'm hot because I've been out all day. Yeah, how they serve their pina coladas, they give you the whole liquor bottle, and the pina coladas is already versioned. You just pour the liquor in yourself. And that's the best pina colada I've ever had. Version. For anyone who drink liquor, you pour your liquor in there. But yeah.
The cinnamon is what makes it cinnamon. That's what the secret they told us.
Literally, that's the best. And then the mojito, amazing. The food is amazing. I travel a lot with my sister around the world, and Cuba's about to be my favorite place. Yeah, Cuba and Dubai, but for right now I'm gonna say Cuba. So yeah, preggo friendly. And can't wait till y'all see the rest of the video. There is different forms of transportation. I will recommend, if you have the address to your hotel or if you like to go, always copy and paste it in your notes. And then when you see someone riding a bicycle, because you can see the little bicycle carts, that's what I'm going to call it. But I'm pretty sure it's a name for it. But you can kind of wave them down and they'll tell you the price. Maybe like $5, $3, whatever price they tell you, and they'll take you directly there. So you don't have to speak English, or you can show them the physical address. Sometimes you want to be a little cheaper and you don't want to do a taxi. If it's not far and it's really, really close by, then just do a little bicycle taxi. That's supporting the citizens as well. So y'all try that. Next, we went to this salsa place that had like dinner and entertainment included. We enjoyed this as well. The people are very talented. And the Afro Cubans, they have a lot of musical talent. We were only in Cuba for 3 days, but going to this place really inspired me to do the Afro tour next time, and also go to the beach.
Cubana.
Now let's talk about budget and things you need to know while you're in Cuba. As I mentioned before, the flight is only 2 hours from Miami. You can pause to see the expenses that we had while we were in Cuba for the activities. So here's some things you need to know if you go to Cuba. So Cuba is a country that you can only travel to if you're there to support the Cuban people, local citizens there. You can't just go there for vacation. So if you go there, you can support the people by staying in an Airbnb. The Airbnbs are really, really nice there. Supporting the businesses, eating at the restaurants, and everything like that. When we were on the way there, a lot of people scared us. They were saying, hey, don't go to Cuba. They don't have any water, they don't have any electricity. And we was a little scared at first, but we were prepared. We carried one suitcase dedicated with bottled water, snacks that you like, and also things that you want to give to the Cuban people to support the people. Okay, make sure you bring one bag dedicated just to that. You want to stay very hydrated there because it's hot. So how actually was it when I was there? So our experience was great. We had AC, so everything was good. The power went out 4 hours, but it was like really early in the morning. So literally we took our showers at night, so we could have a hot shower. Morning, you know, we were already showered, so had to just get dressed. It may be out in one area of Cuba, but another area may not be out. Airbnb provided us with a cell phone. Kudos to the Airbnb. She provided us with a cell phone that we were able to use so we can use GPS and get throughout the town. But the key thing is, don't try to do it by yourself. Book a taxi. Most likely, if you have an Airbnb, they're going to have transportation provided for you, like a taxi driver will take you everywhere you need to go. And then she'll tell you a little bit more about the city, so you won't be alone. How do you spend there? When you go there, bring USD dollars. Make sure you break that thing down into 1s, 5s, and 10s. You will appreciate it later. Literally, if you give them a solid 20, they're going to give you change, but it's going to be change in Cuban money. And unless you spend that Cuban money there, you can't use it anywhere else. So it's better to have more change than none, because there's none given. Gotta get that money right. When you're in another country, you don't want to watch TV. You want to be out and enjoying the city. So Cuba's one of those places if you want to explore, enjoy good drinks, good food. My sister or I did not speak Spanish. So the good thing about it is when you're with an Airbnb, they usually have someone that speaks English that can kind of translate for you and get you around to where you need to be. The restaurants, there were people who spoke English there too. So that helped a lot. So you can travel in Cuba, you'll be able to get around. You can practice your Spanish a little bit. Yeah, so you can have like little keywords, but you can do a little something. I want to say that Cuban people are so nice and they're so helpful. They love helping their visitors. Be sure when you're there to book a tour. I can't wait to go back to Cuba. I'm going to book her again so she can take us to the Afro clubs. That's something that we didn't get to do. But we did the classic car ride around the city of Havana, and it was amazing. The next time we go, we are going to go to the beach and then let's see the Afro-Cubans, because I want to know more about them. I love to learn about our people whenever we are in different countries and people that look like me. It's really good to see them. Travel, enjoy life. My baby's not here yet, but when she's here, she's gonna be traveling with me too, with me and my sister too, because y'all know we love to travel. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. I love y'all, and I will see y'all again, maybe with some activities that I'm doing in Atlanta. But as far as traveling, it's probably gonna be a minute. I'll probably travel in the US because it's closer, because I'm in the US. But as far as international, it might be like a year. But thank y'all for traveling with me. Love y'all.